What's going on, crew? I'm doing this a little later than I normally do. What's going on? 'Cause your boy was at work, still at work, but I got a little free time now, chilling. Definitely a good night. Definitely a good night. And tonight I could celebrate and feel comfortable about this win because I definitely stuck to my process. I didn't change my lineup too much. And I'm just going to recap this beautiful 327 points and tell you guys what I did. What was my thought process, right? So, the first thing, even when I was breaking down the slate yesterday, the first thing I told you guys was that I wanted a lot of exposure to the Sacramento game. And then as I woke up this morning and I was doing a little more research, I realized that that game featured the top two teams leading the NBA in pace. So that's when I said, yeah, it's a fact. And I didn't have Fox in the game at that point, but I kind of tweaked the lineup to get him in because just that fact alone made me say, listen, if I play the four best starters, I have to come out with 200 points just from those four. That was my thought process, right? So I went with Buddy Hield, Carly Stein, Fox, and Bjelica. Now, Fox stole the show. He got hot. They ran him with the second unit. He kept going and going. So he kind of messed up my line in a sense because why I say that is if he didn't drop 72, these other guys would have been able to contribute some more. All right. The strategy that I used today was just stacking that up pace, high scoring game, which I think it was the highest scoring on the slate. If I just stack up the best four in the starting lineup, I knew I was going to get like 200. So ideally, I'd have preferred Fox to come out with like 40, giving Carly Stein another 35, 40, Bjelica 40, Buddy Hill maybe 35, 40. That would have been ideal. But Fox kind of lopsided in the favor of Fox, and it kind of backfired a little bit. But so what? And then we look at the other plays. Drew Holiday and Mirotic was a no-brainer, especially with no Anthony Davis. I really wanted to swap out Carly Stein for Randall, but I ran it by the crew. That was like, listen, stick to your system. Stop changing up your lineup. You don't know what's going on with Anthony Davis. You don't want to miss out on that Carly Stein 40 bomb or whatever. I'm like, all right, you right. We'll just stack that game. And I'm not even disappointed in that because I stuck to the process and that's what I just gotta keep doing. But yeah, I mean, injury depleted team, two of your starters are out. You put in the other two offensive powerhouse. You can't go wrong. Now, I wanted to take Fox out at a point when I realized how chalky he got throughout the day. Everybody was just talking about him, but I couldn't do it because it interfered with my strategy, my team stack approach. So I put the lineup together through it. Marcus Morris consistent around that 30 mark. Same thing for who did I say? Covington. Same thing for Covington. I ran Covington and Covington. I didn't ran him, but he was in my lineup at the breakdown last night before I moved around some pieces, and he also went off for like 35 points. So all in all, it worked out. It was a good night. 327 when you stick to your system. I'm about to get into tomorrow's slate, break that all the way down, and then I'm get out of here. Let me check in with YouTube. I don't expect a lot of people to be here with me because it is kind of late, but whoever is here, we could chop it up a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Nikita says, nice line tonight. Build the bear. Let's do this. I messed up on not playing Fox. Scored 285 and cashed nothing. Help. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't big on Fox myself. That was kind of a borderline mistake. So I'm not gonna say it and act like I knew what I was doing on that aspect, but it's just a strategy that I put together. It worked out just like I thought. So that's what helped me out right there. I had 294 with Lynn and Bridges. Congratulations. I hope it got you in the green. Malevolent Elephant says, wow, nice. Yeah, man. Adam Hobbs, I saw that lineup, 365, man. Congratulations. And man, things are working, man. What's been working for me is just keeping a positive attitude, deflecting any kind of hate, anything that's going to interfere with the vibration of love. I love love. I try to keep a positive vibration. I'm not worrying about any kind of negative noise. Just focusing on, not for DFS sake, just focusing on my lines and trying to make money. But I've been applying it to life, man. Eating right, living right, and right things gonna happen. That's how it works, man. You just gotta stick to a system that you know works, DFS or not, and then everything else will fall into place. So that's what I've been doing. JL says I didn't play Fox either. I played Kemba tonight and it killed me. Yeah, I wasn't paying. I don't know why you paid all that for Kemba. You could have got some MB for a couple dollars more, or some Simmons or something. I don't know. Kemba was kind of expensive, but definitely a good night. Man, definitely a good. This is like 300 new show I can work out, but 300's been a thing, consistent, rather consistent. Man, I went on a little bump, but I realized I was off my grind a little bit, doing things out of order. But nonetheless, let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into tomorrow's slate. I made this little lineup right here. What the heck is going on here? I made this little lineup, but it wasn't. It was just off of players that I'm gonna clear it out. But just off of just first look, I do like this situation right here. But in order for me to come up with the best lineup, I need to go through each game and a lot of I see a lot of videos online, but I like the way that I get into each game and look at each player and see why I'm feeling and why I'm not feeling them. That really helps with my building process. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Man. Orlando versus Clippers on the Orlando side. Augustine for 4K. What he been doing? Not enough. He's not consistent enough. He's not somebody I consider. And all these bums, Grant, Briscoe, Fournier, I need 30 from him. And he was doing right. He had like 3 games in a row, and he started dropping 12s and 15s. And that's when I say, listen, man. You can't be on my crew doing stuff like that. So T. Ross, I think he had a decent game, but it's so far and in between. You'll get 29, 15, 32, 8, 26 out. Maybe it's every other game. And if that's the case, then I definitely don't want to play him tomorrow. So let's keep going. Aaron Gordon for 7K. I'm not a fan. A lot of people like to do it. I'm just not a fan. I don't think I need to go there. Let's clear this out real quick. Power forward. Isaac for 4,400 been getting a lot of run. They threw him in the starting lineup, but 16 and 14 is just something that just makes me say no. And I just turn my head and keep it going. All right? Now, Vucevic, I do like. For one, that's the dogs, them. I always turn to Vucevic. I'm expecting here from him. High 40s. I mean, for now, I could consider him. I don't love it. That's a heavy price on a big slate like this one. I'm sure I'll find some guys in the 6 and 7K range that could get me into the 40s. But because it's Vucevic, I had to heavily consider him. And that's it. Let's go on the other side of the ball, though. Lou Will, Pat Bev, like I said, man. I'm not going to pay 5K for a bench guy. I don't care what y'all tell me. Pat Beverly was stringing together a couple games, 23, 22, 37. And it is Orlando. So, but the reason that I don't really mess with those guys is because when it comes to offense on this team, there's only 2 players that provides it. And it's these 2 guys. And if I'm going to stick to my strategy, I'm just going to go ahead and do like I did before, and like today, and just stack the 2 offensive powerhouse for a team playing a fairly weak defense. You can't go wrong with that. Most of the Clippers points come from Tobias and Gallinari. Now, they are on a back-to-back, so that might be a reason of concern, but these are the guys taking the shots. Between the both of them, you're going to get up 30 shots a game. So one of them, that's the offense. You know what I mean? So especially Gallo for the cheaper price. I just like the idea of stacking those two guys together off of just first look. Because nobody knows how to put the ball in the basket. Hell of a day. And he seems to be, oh, it's updated, 38 points. Yeah, Embiid was getting the best of them. And I think when he came in, they kind of closed the gap a little bit. They should start looking to this guy more often, man. I wish they would start him. I don't get it. Gortat is that bad. I don't even know why they even signed him. They're getting 9 minutes out of him. He's bad. He does nothing. He'll give you 20 minutes. This guy sucks, man. I'll never put. I mean, for the minimum starting center, I'm good, man. Let's get off of that game. Brooklyn versus Houston. Houston with no damn, I'm really messed up like that. James Harden is not a good team. It's a team that you want to attack. Everybody's been beating up on them, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. D. Russ for 6K. For one, Spencer Dinwiddie's been getting into his minutes. I do like Dinwiddie, but I don't like that he's 5K coming off the bench. But I like his consistency. He just dropped a big 37. And he's getting some old legs in Chris Paul and whoever's coming off the bench behind him. Michael Carter-Williams, I guess he plays a little defense, but 5K bench guy, I'd rather him than Lou Will, just because I watch Nets basketball and I know that he's going to be heavily featured unless it's like a Golden State blowout. But if you excuse that Golden State game or that Cleveland game where they were just blowouts, you see this guy's in the upper 20s and 30s. So for now, I'm going to consider my boy because I know his game and I know what they do. I know how they use him. So I'll consider some Spencer. No D-Ross. LeVert should be considered as well. He'll get minutes, crazy minutes. Crazy always in the 30s, 40s, very consistent. So he's someone that you definitely should consider. And then from there, some Ed Davis maybe. If Richard Hollis Jefferson, if his minutes are going to be trending up, maybe. These guys are still hurt. I think Karooks was already ruled out. Carroll's still out. So, I mean, I don't love nothing, man. Let's check out some Houston. Chris Paul for 9,400 is still too expensive for my liking. The 2 games that he's been back, 33 and 40. It's still 9K. I'm not interested. Nets are playing good defense. I say this every year. People laugh at me like, yo, you crazy? Nets is the team to beat up on. Only for centers. If you're not a center, you're not beating up on the Nets, and that's just a fact. Right? Eric Gordon for 6K. This team is in disarray. They can't find themselves. So I'm not the only person I'm interested in is this guy. He's the only guy that's been consistent through the bullshit. He's still only 4,500. He's still to get you that 6 times value. I really like him for that. And he got some D setups. I really love this guy for that price right here. Gotta consider some PJ Tucker. I think I'm a lock him in. Matter of fact, I really like PJ Tucker. That's the only. Maybe some Capella. We see how guys been beating up on the Knicks, but for 8K, Capella's one of them guys that will just get you low 40s consistent. I don't see Capella dropping a mid 40s 50 bomb. I don't like him for that price. I don't think the upside is there, but he's definitely cheaper than Vucevic. But we know Vucevic can break a slate in half, and nobody on the Clippers can hold him. So I'm a little more comfortable with some Vucevic than Capella. But Capella's in a good spot. Every center goes down there and beat up on them. Marquise Chris, 8 minutes, 8 fantasy points, 2 for 5. Hopefully they get him a little bit more involved. I don't know. It's just not something I want to experiment with. Chicago versus Indiana. Levine, people might look to him, but I don't challenge guards against Indiana. That's one of my rules. I'm going to stick to it. I just respect those guys. Collison and Oladipo is holding it down in the backcourt. If you see it's red, it's for a reason. I don't challenge it. Jabari Parker is a bum. I don't do that. But the fact that they don't got no bigs and this guy's been so consistent, I think I'm going to have to lock him in. I did see him beat up on Jokic, and that's a big deal. And blowout or not, he's gonna get his minutes. Look, they got blowout by 25 points. He still got his minutes, and they got close game. He'll get even more minutes. So no matter what, he's gonna get his minutes. And let me see though. Let me make sure this is a rational decision. He got 3 blocks and he's hitting the 3 ball, so he could stretch the floor a little bit. Let me see. 3 blocks and 3 steals. That's 12 points. So we take away 12 from 55. That's 43. That's still good for 5K. We just want 30. I like this play tomorrow, man. I know Indiana's supposed to be tough, but the amount of minutes that he's gonna be out there is just worth it, man. I mean, let me see what other tough matchups he had with them type of minutes. Charlotte, Zella, 32 minutes here. But he wasn't taking shots. He was taking like 6, 7. Now he's taking 13. Yeah. Give me some Wendell Carter. I'm about to see how I could move things around here. I'm gonna have to disrupt my it's Tobias. I mean, on the back-to-back, I'm gonna disrupt this little strap coming off of a back-to-back. I don't love doing that. So I'm gonna move up Tucker. I'm gonna move up Tucker right here and throw some Wendell Carter. I gotta play Wendell tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he'll be popular. I'm not even gonna. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna listen tonight. The only thing I'm doing, I'm looking for news from Fantasy Labs when they say who's in and who's out, and I'm just making my line. I'm not even listening to no noise. No noise. I'm just going with my picks that I like. That's it. I don't care if it's chalk like that. Nah, I'm lying. If I see a player about to be like 80% on, I'm looking for the contrarian play. I'm lying. I'm definitely lying. Unless it's like an obvious D-Rose situation. Then. You know what I mean? But yeah, Chicago, Wendell Carter, and I'm just keeping it moving. Let's check out Indiana, though. 9K Oladipo is whack. Tyreek Evans for 4,900. Yeah, I seen Tyreek Evans and Sabonis on the team real nice. I saw that against the Knicks. They were looking real nice. So Sabonis might be in some consideration. Plus, Sabonis will get the garbage time minutes. Even if it stays close, he'll get the minutes. So I like Sabonis. Is he going to drop another 30? I don't think so. But he definitely could get 10 rebounds. I think he could do a night like this. But again, he comes off the bench and he's 6K. That's enough to let me just pump the brakes right there. So I'm not really interested. Maybe some Miles Turner, but he starts and gives up his minutes to Sabonis. So it's like they cancel. As much as I like Sabonis, the fact that he comes off the bench and he's 6K, I'm just not interested. I'm just willing to just keep it moving, honestly. So let's check out Washington now. Washington is in disarray. 8K. John Wall, I'm not interested in that. Westbrook been playing decent defense since he's back. You notice the point guard situation was green when he was out for them couple of days. As soon as he came back, he's tightening it up. So, not into Beal. Just Beal is done. I'm dead off that, especially on a big slate. It's too many options for me to consider. So I'm glad he Beal. Plus Dwight Howard coming back, he got to get fed a little bit. I'm not into nobody on this team. Especially Dwight Howard coming back. I don't know how it's going to go down. 5K, I normally would bite on that for Dwight, but how many minutes is he going to get? His butt hurts. He got to run up and down the court. Who knows? I'm not even going to mess with that, right? And on the Oklahoma side, nothing brings me more joy than considering some Russ Westbrook. If I could do this comfortably, I'll leave him there, but I doubt it, though. He's 11K, and I like to make a nice balanced lineup, but let's see what the slate gives me. I might just have to run it. I don't know about a 5K Dinwiddie off the bench, but let's see. Shooter off the bench, 5K, same story. He had a big game today. People might feel inclined to chase that, but I'm good. 9K Paul George, a little expensive. And then Steven Adams for 7K. With Dwight Howard back, I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. And he's on the road. I'd rather Steven Adams at home anyway, so I'm good right there. Dallas versus New York. Luka for 7K. No, I'm not into that. Dennis Smith just burnt the whole internet. I'm not into that. Wes Matthews maybe, but I like the Knicks, how they've been hustling on defense. The Knicks might blow them out. Bold call. I mean, I'm not messing with no Mavs. If I had to, it'll be Wesley Matthews for sure. Maybe some Harrison Barnes with no upside. He'll get you to like 30, 35. Leave DJ alone. I think it's his regression time. Leave DJ alone right here. Just get off of this one right here. Check out New York though. The reason I'm not too interactive with YouTube right now is because I'm about to get back to work. I just wanted to come to a breakdown real quick and get out of here. Frank Nitikatina, nah, I'm good. Trey Burke, I'm good. Trier was looking nice the other day too. But, I mean, 2 games in the 20s, getting more minutes, playing Dallas. That's a punt that I might, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Working his way. After a strong preseason, his upside is far from overwhelming, but he's worth. I mean, for the min price, is it against Indiana, close game, he's getting minutes. So here's a blowout. That don't count. That's a blowout. That don't count. This was a close game. Boston could be tough. We went off on Atlanta, and this is Dallas. I like the trade. You notice that when it comes to New York teams, I do some strong consideration because these are guys that I know. I know that they'll come through. Nice little value play, but for this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Trier and Dinwiddie in, right? But as I'm trying to keep a balanced line, I'm gonna have to take them out unless it just works so perfectly. I'm like, you know what? That's my line. That's it. But I doubt it. I'm not into the stars and scrubs right now. Let's keep it going though. Tim Hardaway. It's a good spot for him. Not gonna lie. 7K is kind of expensive, but we know he's taking all the shots. This game should stay pretty close. And very point dependent though. That kind of worries me. I mean, this game he had 8 rebounds, but that's kind of fake, right? 37 fantasy real points just to give me 40. Not into that. I'm not into that. I need a guy that could fill up the stat sheets for me. He's only still too cheap, but he comes off the bench. I'm not with it. This guy, listen, if you make me win once, I'm about to throw you back in there, especially when you're in the starting lineup. And I mean, this might be a little fake. He got but that's what he do though. He played defense. He got 10 points and blocks and steals. He got 10 points here. If he'd have scored 2 more points here, he'd have got the double-double. Since he's been in the starting lineup, he's been good. Even off the bench, he's been good. So I think 30s is where this guy's going to live, man. And he won me some good money the other day. I'm going to just put him back in my lineup just because he's still too cheap. Well, he went up like $300, $200. I mean, come on. $500, I'll take it. I'm still on Vonleh. I'm going to ride the Vonleh train. That's my new Beasley. Vonleh is my new Beasley. I'm going to just ride that out till they make them too expensive. Then I'm going to jump off that ship. All right, let me check in with some YouTube, see what y'all chit-chapping about. Oh, I got a nice little group. I thought it was kind of late. Repeat from Rose or just average night? Check it out. Played Kemba tonight and it killed me. Preach, brother Lou. Kemba gave me a damn snowflake. Yeah. I'm liking Vooch tonight. Me too. What do you think D-Rose ownership would be? I like a D-Rose Butler stack, and that's why I'm gonna end up coming off flipping. I'm gonna come off a Trier and these guys. I like a D-Rose Butler stack. I'm gonna have to come off Westbrook to make that happen. Anytime Jimmy Butler say he playing, I'm gonna play him because he's on a mission. And then D-Rose nice, so I feel like Jimmy Butler and D-Rose running the show tomorrow. So I like it, but I'm gonna check it out though. Is that Warriors a blowout? Nah, I don't think so. Minnesota? Nah, because Jimmy Buckets a keep KD. I don't know. What's my expectation? I don't know. I gotta see. The whole team's looks to be playing. He can still go off though. I love Wesley Matthews. Yeah, I like him. I don't love him. Vucevic is cool, but a bit expensive. I think Royce the 6'6" might be a play with Mitchell out. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, Mitchell out tomorrow. Unleash the Boban? Nah, I'm not chasing that. Oh, Terry, you had Boban. Good for you. If Boban played 30 minutes every night, you'll put up 40 or 50. And it will get blown up because dudes will just take it to the rack on him. He's too tall to block shots. It's such a thing. You know that. Especially you're a little guard and you just come around and scoop. What are you doing? You got to put your hands down to block. You don't got to jump. You got to like stoop down just to try to block somebody. It's crazy. feel like Houston plays at the slowest pace in the league. They suck. You guys see how fast Kings play this year? Yeah. That's why I said. That's why I stacked them up today. Because they number one in pace. And they running teams out the gym. I like them. I like them sneaky. High in the West this year. Chris Paul needs to be around 8K. I wouldn't even play him at 8K. I think Stevan he's not a starter, but he's efficient. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Because bench players depend on game flow. I like starters, man. I mean, I just like starters, man, honestly. He deserved to start, yeah. A blowout will help him, but not, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Too many different variables. I'm not with it. Tucker is solid. Just having a hard time choosing between him and Vonleh. I think I'm gonna have both in my lineup and just put some heavy hitters around him. I think Wall kills OKC historically. Yeah, because Wall look up to Russ, but that team is not looking like they look historically. So I'm not going to trace history right there. Durant is going to drop 40 on Cat. I'm going to check it out. Dawn has gone off the last few times. I'm not playing Rose. What did I miss? You missed this 327, man. Where you been at, boy? I feel oh, my boy K. I ain't gonna too heavy to hurry lineups. That's all. Slow grinding. Vonleh inducted into the dogs. Yeah, I love Vonleh. Golden State will separate, but in the fourth, Minnesota players will get a lot of run. I don't know, man. That team seems to be in a lot of disarray too. But let's see what's going on. Utah versus Memphis. I think I like Gobert. Still like Gobert. I'm not gonna lie. Gobert just killing it. 8K. Look, 350s in a row. He's taking 12, 13 shots. You know he's gonna make them. Look at his defensive number. Who's playing? Memphis. Look at this. Not a game he didn't have a block. Steals are there. He's not getting in foul trouble. He's getting some assists. Man, like it's another night where I just like all these centers. I'm gonna like to find two cheap ones. No Rubio for me. I respect Conley defense. I don't want to mess with it. Ingles with no Mitchell. Ingles is a 3. So who's gonna start the 2? I don't know. I don't have a read on this situation. I'll just avoid it and not look too much into it, honestly. But you know how many shots a game Mitchell takes? That's important to know, right? 24, 19 shots. Where is 24 and 19 and 25 shots gonna go? Memphis is not blowing anybody out. That's a lot of shots. So who's the second in shot taking? How many Rubio takes? 6, 9, 8, and not many. How much does Crowder? 13. So Crowder might be a little interesting. I think he might be sneaky tomorrow. I like some Crowder. Who else taking shots? How many shots Ingles taking? Let me see who's the next man up. 12, 11, 10, 6,800. I'm not going through that. They did that just because. How many Gobert taking? 12, 13. I think I'm gonna go. Man, I think I'm gonna go. I wish this Wendell Carter guy. I mean, for 5K, this guy got a strong upside tomorrow. I don't want to come off him. Vucevic against the Clippers. 86, that's damn near 900. I mean, he flashed some 40s. How much they want for Gobert? 82. I'm gonna take a discount, man. I love Gobert tomorrow. The fact that a guy on a team that takes 20 shots a game is out, and this guy here is gonna have flipping old and washed up. What's his name on? Let me see if he faced any decent centers though. How he be doing? Cat sucks. DJ, he took DJ, and I think DJ is more of a force down there than Gasol, right? Nah, because JaVale just rocked up on DJ. He went to New Orleans. Oh, he played Memphis already. All right, check this out, right? He already got his 12 rebounds in Memphis, but he only scored 11 points because he only took 6 shots, right? And he lost. So if he scores 10 more, it's in the 40s. Yeah, give me some Gobert. I'm on some Gobert tomorrow. Give me some Gobert. I could do some Gobert. Just keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Don't look too much into that situation, right? So far, the Westbrook line is working. To be honest, I might just keep this line and just fade that whole Golden State game, so-called late hammer. Like I got 2 bench players though. I don't know how I feel about that. I have to fix this little situation. I got some money. Let's just keep it going. Phoenix, Booker, what's up with him? He's questionable. Who they playing? Toronto? That means I'm not even gonna be interested anyway. A Kobo price went up. Not into that. TJ Warren, not into none of these dudes. Yes, I'm not into no Phoenix player. But it was announced that he'll get the start. San Antonio has some good defender on the wings. He got to his 30 for 5K. OKC he got to the 30. What happened against the Lakers though? I mean Golden State, Denver. TJ Warren not bad, man. I mean I'm playing Von Lee for the same price. Levert. You gonna be seeing some Kawhi. Let me see. Point guard says Booker. Cannon, what's up with him? I think Cannon plays. Cannon, Booker, and there's Warren, Reeves. No, he's starting for Ryan Anderson, so he played a 4. So that means he getting some Siakam or something. That's a hard read, man. I like him for that price. I don't want to say. Let me see what he been doing to get points in the 20. It depends. It depends. Booker knows well. If Booker plays, I'm good. So that depends. It depends on Booker. I'm not gonna pay for 8 and 7K. My center spot's already solidified. I'm good. Kyle Lowry, I like them initially. He's in a good spot. If Booker plays, I'll play Kyle Lowry. So my lineup, I mean, I'm gonna make a lineup but just fade in this game. But if Booker does play, I like Lowry more. If Booker doesn't play, nah, I'm not gonna pay 8K for Lowry. Initially, it looked good, but I'm good. I'm not gonna pay 10 for Kawhi. That's for sure. Siakam approaching that 5K mark. Come on, this is an anomaly, man. 15 rebounds, seriously? I don't expect it. I don't, that's an anomaly, whatever, however you say that. I'm not into that. Not into that. I'm not playing Jonas off the bench. I'm not messing with it. Boom, Golden State. Part of me telling me just leave these late games alone. I normally like a late slammer, but let me see. I'm not paying 10 for stuff. 6 for Clay, Andre Iguodala, Kevin Durant for 10, Draymond for 6. One of them gonna go off. I don't know which one, and it's not like the type of team where I could just stack the whole team. See, this is what I was saying. The Kings was so cheap that you could stack the whole team, the whole starting 5. You try to stack Golden State starting 5, you're gonna be out of money. You know what I mean? So that's why I was so comfortable doing it today. It just was too obvious that was the move. But all those guys are overpriced. I do still like D-Rose, even if buckets play 8K buckets against these dudes. Let me check some game log and see something. Because I don't see no KD, maybe. It's kind of tough. I swear, part of me's telling me just leave these late games alone. You got some nice plays in the early games. These guys could all go off. If my players that I got go off, I'm still good. You know what I mean? I don't gotta chase what everybody's chasing. I don't really think I gotta do that. Let me see right here. 11 point, he played 31 minutes. See, he gotta struggle. Let me see what happened later on. They only played, how many times they played? He didn't play the other game. He didn't play the other game. And then right here, yeah. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave this late game alone personally. I swear. Especially with all the variables, searching for value and all this BS. D Rose, even before Butler went out, y'all gotta understand D Rose was getting y'all to 30 with Butler in the lineup. Let me see something. The 20th. Let me check out the 20th of yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna chase that. Did Butler play on the 20th? Nah. So it seems like he only goes off when Butler's out. I'm not gonna chase that. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill off this late game. So D Rose is in play. I like D Rose. I hate Wiggins. I like Butler if you're gonna go there. And Carl Anthony Towns for 9K over something, they're crazy. I'm not into that. So for right now, I'm gonna stay away from that game. Fix up this lineup, check in with YouTube, and I'm out of here. All right, so Westbrook, Gobert, Varley, Tucker, Dinwiddie. I got $5,000 for guard because Levert is what, straight small forward. Yeah, so 5,000 for. I don't love it. But if I update Dinwiddie to go off the bench, just keep Trier as a nice little safe. Only but to update Trier, whatever, off Dinwiddie. And it's Cannon, no. Sabonis, no. Russell, no. See nothing. Nothing screams at me. How can I do this? I like Gallinari, but he's 65. I'm 100 short. I would have took Gallo. Still couldn't do that because Gallo's a forward. I might have to come off Westbrook. I only like to do it comfortably. And right here, right now, do I have to go Levert? I don't have to go Levert. Even though I think Levert could get me in the 30s, I don't think he has crazy upside for that price. I could come off Levert for now. And then for forward, how much was Levert? 66. Just never get you in the 40s, or he's just gonna get hollow. It's crazy to me, yo. Like, I need some upside, man. Let me see what else we got around here, though. I don't really see too much upside in this range. Let me try this. Start from the bottom and see if I can find some upside fire. And even the pay-ups, I don't like the situations that they in like that, man. I think I'm gonna just stick to my Tobias Gallo strategy. Just balance this out, man. I think I'm gonna stick to that. Stay away from some Trier. Hell is a Trier. I think I'm gonna stick to that. But then what I'm gonna do for point guard? Let me see something. If I don't go big, right? What other centers? Let me see if I can get a mid-price center that I like tomorrow for the low. Go back to Allen. I don't like to challenge Capella down there like that. Allen, he don't know how to keep his hands to himself. Some favors. Stack up favors and what's his name? Again, it's a lot of shots to go around in Utah. That's not a bad stack. Some favors and but nah, I don't think I gotta go that low. Yeah, there's no centers that I would take out Gobert for. Looking for options, man. So centers good. All right, let me see. Yeah, all right, let me see. Who's my if I don't go Westbrook, what point guard am I comfortable with tomorrow for their price? And I'm just comfortable. Yeah, I'll take that. It's gonna have to be deals. And pretty popular tomorrow. Yo, I don't see a reason to have to take Westbrook out this line, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Let's check out guards for that 5,100. Matthews on the Lakers early, and he just slow. Just didn't really. Even going up, nothing is close. I feel so until I get the door back. Maybe Butler. Stick with only because I feel super sad. Upsized the game state. Come off Westbrook, but who am I gonna play as my point guard? Go back on Dinwiddie. Go back on Dinwiddie. Boom. And then for 8K, I need another guard, man. It's only two guards here I like is Westbrook, Dinwiddie, and Butler. I don't like too many guards on this slate like that. I think that's how I ended up with Kyle Lowry earlier too. That's a lot of money for some Kyle Lowry, man. I don't love too many. I'm not into Beal. You know what? Give me some Tim Hardaway Jr. Right? Give me some Timmy. I like the matchup. I'll take some Timmy tomorrow. Timmy, Gallo, Wendell, Gobert, let me see. Point guard, 5,900. So Dinwiddie, Butler, Tucker, boom. Let me see if I can upgrade Tucker, 5,400. So 5,700 for some Von Lay. I don't love nothing. So what the hell happened here? Oh, that's when he had a concussion. No, I wouldn't take him out for Von Lay anyway. Boom. Yeah, I don't like no guards for $7,900 that I gotta go Tim Hardaway. It's crazy. I don't want to touch that group. Let me see what they got for 7,400. So boom. All right. So I'm gonna come off Gallo and trust some Tobias only because I wanted to really stack them, but I think this is it for me. Dinwiddie, buckets, Tucker, Vonleh, Rudy Gobert, Tim Hardaway Jr., Tobias, Wendell Carter. Yeah, that's how you cook. Compare them overnight. See how I feel about them both. And run it through. Nah, I'm not messing with no X sum and none of that. Y'all wow. This is two look some y'all see this like some player know what I'm getting. Two solid looks. I think I'm gonna go with this one though, based on my little breakdown. Oh, my connection went in and out, right? I'm on the hot spot. They probably slowing down. Let me read y'all final comments and I'm gonna get out of here. Let me know if the connection definitely bad. I could see it's a little fuzzy. Don't doubt Pascal. Gasol outscored Gobert the other day. What made him want to fade Golden State? Butler seemed perfect. Yeah, I'm back on Butler. Nah, son's getting whooped. Hello, don't doubt Pascal's saying, what's your lineup tomorrow? Vooch or Gobert? If Alec Burks is out too, stack Jazz maybe. Nah, I'm gonna stay with Gobert. Just knowing that he's the leader and he's been doing well. I'm just staying right there. Still cooking. I trust Gobert more. Yeah, definitely like Gobert. I like Gasol as a pivot or Gobert chart. Nah, Gobert mess around, drop a 70, you be tight. I like Dotson over Trey. I am happy I was able to avoid that whole situation. Howard playing tomorrow, 5K. There's a lot of questions there. We don't know how many minutes he's going to get. We don't know the situation. Careful. I agree. Jordan Vooch seems set for a high floor with upside. He'll get 10 and 10. Vooch needs 50 to hit that. Yeah, I'd rather go bare. I could leave so much money on this slate, but I don't have the guts. It looks like a slate that you should just leave some bread. I'm not going to lie. Gobert needs the same thing. Replace him with Wendell. If I get 6 times out of a high-priced guy, I'm happy. That's a fact. Anyone hearing the mic break up? Yeah, if I have a bad connection, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not home. If you think Golden State versus Minnesota can stay competitive, I think you got to stack. I don't got to stack it. I could just take the players I like, which is buckets, and leave it alone. Get my early play. I don't have to. I'm gonna make it work. And they're so expensive. How can you stack an expensive game like that? You want to take Cat, buckets, KD, Steph. Yeah, it's kind of hard, man. If you need, your mic messed up. Nice lines, true, but he's gonna be the 5th or 6th option. It's bad. I missed the part where you were shitting on Exum. Can you go back through that? Am I better? Somebody let me know if y'all can hear me a little better now. Did the connection get fixed? Buckets, Rose, and Draymond. Buckets, Rose, and Draymond. I like buckets. I like Rose and Draymond. Go for it. Go for it. Let me check it out though. Some Exum. I said Exum out. That's what I said. I'm not really into Exum. It's not a guy that I look at. I don't know his. I seen him play, and I don't really like his game like that. For one, I seen he had a couple good games already in the season, but I mean, how much can I trust that? I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, this guy get 25 minutes. Yeah. You see, Exum, the way things is, they'll probably throw him in chalk, min price chalk. No, what's his name? But honestly, I'm not moved by this at all, bro. I mean, yeah, every time you get minutes in the 20s, he does well. He does well. Go for it. I mean, on paper it looks good, but it's just not again, I'm not in the business of chasing and nitpicking value. That was proven. That one proven. That I don't need to scratch the bottom of the barrel. People were going crazy, getting the same players, and the person that broke the slate that won, he didn't have none of that. He just had some solid players in his lineup, and they all hit value and took him to the finish line. So yeah, Exum can hit value, and they use it to pay up for some Westbrook, and then they'll start having a lot. And I'm just balancing. That's how you trust Exum in my lineup. I don't like his game, honestly, and that's the only thing I can say. Other than that, on paper, it looks good. Listen, man, I'm out of here, guys. It's been a pleasure chopping it up. I'm happy for this win tonight. I'm going to try to keep it going. I'm going to try to keep it going tomorrow. I feel good about this second lineup that I made as I broke down the slate. Not this one, the one that I did with the breakdown with. I feel pretty good about it. It looks good. It got all fire, all people that I trust, all people that I like. So play it with confidence, all right? I'm going to put it up one more time. Jimmy Butler, PJ Tucker, Noah Vonleh, Rudy Gobert, Tim Hardaway, Tobias Harris, Wendell Carter Jr. And I'm out. Peace.